All back home and all the snow's gone. So yeah, we've been out shopping, got some. So we've got some of this. So this is like a real, quite a thick, I don't know if you can see, 70 GSM or something they call it. So this is for like for sunshade. But what they do here, they put them on gates, on fencing. So that's perfect for over there. We're going to make a screen, bit of a privacy screen. Got a new door made up from Ralph. It's going to replace that one. Got to paint it up yet. So this is like some sort of special board, chipboard. But yeah, we're going to paint all that up. And that's going to go on there. Just got the cable in from our local store. So yeah, that's going to go from here to there on the old poles going over. Yeah, look at that, snow's all gone. But yeah, the flowers are popping out. So yeah, there's privacy screen, that green stuff, we're going to put it along here, this fence. Because when you drive in, it's very open here and you can see right in. So yeah, we're going to cover all that, all the way down. And we've got, that's 30 metres long. We've got 100 metres for 50 quid. So we're going to, yeah, because you can see we're quite exposed here. It's just to hide the container and stuff. And then, like I say, I want to put something on here. I'm going to level this out. I'm going to get another digger in. I'm going to do a bit more levelling on here. And then move all the stone and sand. So I'm going to get quite a few ton of sand brought in. And then get it taken with the tractor over there. So we're ready for concreting at any time this year for doing a concrete slab for the swimming pool. Because handballing it's a nightmare. We've got too much for this stuff anyway, so because what we were planning, we've changed plans, so we're just going to fill this area in. Then all this is the next step, so all what's left is going to go in here. Going to fill it's quite soft in here, so that's going to fill in, run in and out, and tidy all this up. That's my next job. Clean it all up, get all these sticks cut up, and then get some of that white chipping. Going to do a little wall along here. And it should look quite smart. It's just tidying up. It's just so cheap, unfortunately. You know, that's just so. This stuff's 60 leather, a cubic ton. I think they call it a cubic ton, yeah. So you actually get a bit more than a ton. I'm not sure how it works, but yeah. So we've got quite a lot of that. So like I say, that's going to do a nice ground filler, sink into the ground, and then put the nice stuff on, and we'll make this into a nice little parking area for the us and the car. And if anyone comes and you can fit through there, that's going to have to go. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, then we can get in here. But yeah, the other sad news, unfortunately, our neighbours, her husband's died, unfortunately, today. So this is their little townhouse over here. Not townhouse, it's their holiday home. So we met them, had the pleasure of meeting them not long ago actually, when I had the bonfire. And they come banging on the door because the wind had got up. And we've sort of been friends since. And unfortunately, yeah, I helped her with a broken car. And we know her daughter very well in the town. She speaks fluent English in the bank. She's so funny. She's always having a wind up about stealing all my money. Sign this, and sign your money over to me. So yeah, it's so sad to hear, and he was only in his 70s, bless him. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Don't know if she'll be coming back here or not, but I hope so. I don't think she watches this, but she doesn't really speak English. But yeah, if I see a car there, we'll have to pop round and see if she needs a hand with anything. So yeah, so I'm not sure because not seen a daughter up here. I don't know if she maybe drives or not. We'll have to ask her, I suppose, and see if they need any help. That's what you got to do now when you're in a little community and all your neighbours. So yeah, I'm quite lighting out here. I just yeah, a lot to do, a lot. So we've had a few quotes for the roof today. Still looking at sort of a couple of grand for doing a cheap job, but we have got an offer of doing like all the, how we did this, you waterproof it basically, render the chimneys about 25 leather metre, but we need all the wood replacing, but that was where it's coming expensive. So I don't understand, because just underneath, I don't know what the quote was. So it was 2 quotes. So the Soffits, he was saying, which the underneath he was saying was sort of like 1,200 left, and then the outer piece was 900. Well, that can't be right. So I'm going to go down to the builder's yard and see if I can buy the wood myself, and then I can just get someone to do the work then, and he's just basically paying the sort of, you know, daily rate plus scaffolding and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just going to get it all fixed up really, a bit like this, but it'll be looking a bit neater. This is what you do to waterproof them, basically the Bulgarian way. Yeah, we just need this one doing, and the chimneys doing, and then like all around here you can see where it's cracked. Chip this away, replaster all this, replaster stuff like that. So yeah, lots to do, lots of concreting. Just got to get rid of this winter and then we can start. But yeah, the news. So when I first come here, we had a sort of a budget in mind. We've been going through the paperwork, and because we've been itemising everything, because it was handy as well, because we're doing like an ebook eventually in about a year, to help others come over, give you ideas of clues and prices, and prices of materials, prices of wages. Quite a really in-depth one. Now we sort of said we was going to sort of spend about 7 grand on the house on this. So we paid 18 and was going to spend about 7. We wanted about a 25 grand budget. So we did the calculations and we are absolutely bang on at the moment now at 25 grand. That's for all the materials. That was for all the tools I've bought. So some of them tools are reusable. That was for labour. All the labour I've paid out. That's having the new shower room built, plumbing bits I've had done, everything. 25 grand at the moment with no white goods. That was a bigger bill. So to have an empty, fully built house like we are now with this one, and this is, you know, with new windows, because the windows were just over 2 grand for all the windows. We just have another one built, done. That was, so the new front window with the both opening and the fly nets and everything is 225 fitted. So we've already booked that. That's coming very soon. So yeah, so back to the figures. So yeah, we're at about 7 grand for furniture, kitchens, white goods, everything, because we've done some serious spending. But don't forget, the reason we haven't put that in the bill is because everyone's different. So when you come over from wherever country, you maybe bring a whole van full and everything from your house. We didn't have a house. Well, I had one and she had a little flat, but everything she had was sort of very old wash machines, old cookers, and we just said we'll just buy new and replace them. So we only brought box and our car that full. So obviously it'd come down a lot more. You know, if you brought everything with you, then obviously it's a lot cheaper. But you know, it could cost £2,000-3,000 to ship it all here. So that's another fact to think about. We just bought that £1,000 horse box and towed everything here, and then reuse that horse box here as it's going to be our little wine bar outside. So yeah, so there's lots to think about when you're coming here, and we've done well actually. Don't forget we bought another house as well. But yeah, we're not counting things like gardens and stuff like that. We're basically just to get a house to fully live in, redone inside, new floors, We've been lucky with a lot of it. Roofs and, you know, the ceilings, everything were fine. It was just massive paint and self-leveling floors and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, but it depends on your house you've got. So yeah, so there you go. We hit the 25 grand mark with the house. Like we say, all the furniture and everything else, you've got to take that with you. So you can't really count that into the figures. Yeah. So we have been looking, we've been nosy today, looking at people's gardens. So what we're thinking of over here is we're going to have, because they seem to be doing them in rows, we're going to do rows sort of from the edge of the, so from that white chalk there to this, all this side is going to be our entertainment area. So here's going to be the fire pit area and stuff like that. We're going to have wall built there with a step down, a path to here and a path down to there. Big central area here, with seating and a fire pit, all in chalk and stuff like that, so it's all fireproof. And then the other end, we're going to do rows of fruit trees, like an orchard, but they're all going to be in lovely, nice rows. Maybe do like a little area in the middle where, you know, just cut it out a little bit and maybe have like a nice seating area just in the shade. So when they're all grown up, when they're sort of a lot bigger like these. But we've got to see what we've got. I'm not quite sure what this one is yet. But yeah, there's loads. Everything's starting to come back now. I think these were quinces along here. That could have been a quince. Horrible things. They're like big apples. See some of them still around. But obviously, eventually, this is going to be on a new veranda. We are also thinking about this. So this is our cellar. But we're thinking maybe extend this, come right out to sort of where the wheel, you know, just where that post is, and maybe make this into our little seating area, because this is a beautiful bit of sun. So you get the sunset at night. So yeah, we've got lots of options yet. Just got to get it painted, rendered, and she'll look smart. But yeah, that's so far our plan. Do a row of orchard. Trees are about, with fruit trees, are about 10 lev. It's at sort of Practica outside. I think it was Practica. No, it's Mr. Bricolage, which is, if you're in, it's one of our favourite shops, Mr. Bricolage. It's almost like a big B&Q. They do everything. But yeah, 10 lev for fruit trees for what sort of size? A good size. Can't really see anything to sort of go by, but I would say sort of 5'4", 5 foot tall. So that's £4.20 a tree at 10 lev. So yeah, like you say, you can soon plant a lot of trees for not a lot of money. So I think Victoria wants cherry trees. So everything, all the fruits we like, pears, definitely apples. We're gonna have to go through and see what there is. But yeah, it's gonna be nice with a nice big orchard in there. We do try and get these trees chopped, and then you can see the outline. Then we can get a real nice view from up here. So that's something we're gonna need to ask the neighbour if he wants the wood, and if we pay to get them all chopped. But yeah. This is Bulgaria, and no, it's forecasted gorgeous the rest of the week. So that's it, guys. Still could do with lots of help. There's just too much. My back's still playing up, but yeah, it's more when I or get up, especially in the mornings. It's just in spasms. But if I keep mobile or walking, I'm fine. It doesn't really hurt. Just sort of bending down and stuff. So yeah, I had a bit of a session with Paul Luby. So hopefully I'm going to try and get once a week and just get it, keep piling at it. I know, because I'm now fully registered for healthcare and everything here now. I've got all my numbers and stuff, we've registered at the NRA. So I know you can pay for treatments here, and I know a friend of ours, Nikolai, he was going to ask today actually, because he's got similar problems with his back. He's had lots of problems, so he's going for these injections you can have, which last up to 2 years. That frees you back up and stops it. And he was saying a MRI scan is, I think he said 150 lev, which is probably 65 quid, 60 quid. All right, it was either 155 lev or 155 pound. I think it was lev he was saying. So this is the thing over here, you can pay for your own treatments. You can just walk in and get it. He's going to speak to his neurologist, because apparently neurologists are involved with the backs as well. So see, because we can't get registered anywhere. There's just no doctors taking anyone on. Our next village, the doctor died, and there's 2 of them, and she won't take any more patients on because she's took all this load on. So that's another thing to think of if you're living over here, is, you know, where do you go for medical help? Because we're struggling. So you just have to drive to a hospital, which is, we've got Pleven an hour away, but Oriokovo 20 minutes away. There is like an emergency, almost like an A&E, small one, for small stuff apparently. So there's always an option there. So yeah, just little things to think about. So hopefully we'll get that. I've got to go back to the NRA for my health things, because we need a PIN number. So Victoria's got hers because she's fully now registered, limited company, the lot. So I need to get a PIN number so we can pay online then, because I think mine's about 37 lev a month I pay into the system. You still don't get everything free. It works out, if I go to hospital, I think it was like 5 lev a night, which is like £2.20 or something. You pay, and a lot of things come free. But then if you need, you know, all the like MRI scans and stuff, you pay for that, which, like I've said, it was 150 lev for that and other things. So some things, it's not like America where you're paying hundreds of thousands. So yeah, it's going to be okay. But yeah, you do get a lot of it free. So lucky enough, I've never really used doctors, and I hopefully don't have to. Never have done in England. I very rarely go to a doctor. They just want to pump you full of pills, and I'm just not into that. I've only been, last time I went, I did get rushed into hospital with some sort of polyps or something in my throat, and they said if it had burst I could have died, but hey, I didn't. So yeah, I have to be really bad to go to a doctor's. Right, I'm off in. It's a bit chilly now. I'm going to go and get some tea and catch you later. Right, a late one. So we've been doing some jobs at this one. So we're getting cracking on now. We're nearly there. This weekend's going to be a big, massive change. Let me show you what's done so far. Setting up the library. Got all these. Then we're going to have like a nice chair, like a couple of nice little chairs and little table there. Still got to lay the floor, but yeah, it's coming. This is the window we've ordered for the other house. So it's one of these ones. It opens up like that. Press a button, that opens, and you got that. So yeah, that's coming pretty soon. And the other thing we like about these is if you go all the way up, you get a little thing like that as well, just a bit of air. So yeah, that's coming. We've just got the curtains to put up, but the wash, we noticed they got a bit mucky. So we've nearly got 2 bedrooms done. Basically, the company who we buy all the stuff from, you can pay them a little bit and they come and fit you, build everything. So it's took them all day to do these 3 beds. So do this one first. So here's number 1, and we're trying to keep it Bulgarian. We've got all the rugs and the bedding and stuff like that. We have noticed we screwed up and forgot to got pillars. because these are the ones that come with it. They're like little bloody tiny things. So we're going to Jisk tomorrow to get 2 new pillars, because they're like a double, they're like a queen size. But the beauty of these, you've got a drawers all underneath, and then you've got this for storage. It's massive. So they're the same as what we got in our tiny home. So we've got 2 of these that are tiny home. So yeah, now we just need all the pretties. The curtains will be up tomorrow, and then we just need some artwork. We're going to put, we've got a lovely oak fire surround and like an electric log burner which lights up. So when all these have been replaced, but yeah, we're going to have that here for Archie, because a little weirdo with things like that, little Archie. So he's got one in his own house. He made his mum make him get a log burner. Not a real one, you know, so you can sit there and pretend. So he's going to love it when it comes, because this is room 2. Here we go, slowly getting there. So we've got another new one, same as what we got next door. Just so cheap, 135 quid. So yeah, same again, 2 of the beds. Got some of the rugs down again. Make it look a bit funky, but yeah, we love the Bulgarian rugs, and of course we do the Bulgarian bedspreads. But yeah, again, the same beds, curtains up in here. We've got all the fancy, we've got some lovely fancy lights put in here, some nice big wire metalwork ones. But yeah, slowly getting there. But like I say, it'd be nice when all these are replaced. So yeah, we're just going to put like a little corner unit in there, put a telly or something for the kids. And yeah, we're slowly getting a little bit. So yeah, we need get some more of that for our other room as well. So I'm going to get this done up tomorrow. I just need to heat sink it, you know, what do you call it, like it's a paste. So to seal it in, just so we don't get any leaks. But yeah, coming, I'm loving it. So it's nice to see the hard work start to pay off. Day in, day out, coming out with paint. So it's nice to actually see rooms forming. I mean, ours is just a junk room again. But yeah, the plan is in a week's time we're gonna move over it. We should have Cozy Adventures coming down, probably maybe this weekend, and they're going to come and stay, so they'll be trying out. So I'll have to get some logs in and everything, and they can, well, we have got heat in there. But yeah, should be good. So it's just tomorrow's mass clear out, get it gutted in here, and then start putting things in. So we've got books. So Victoria's big on a book, so build. And we haven't got any, my OCD kills me, but she wants it. So we haven't got any bookends. So she said push everything to the end, but my OCD wants it to come over. That one's not too bad, I suppose, but hey, keeps her happy. Right, time to sign off. Right, so been busy bee. As you can see, we've now gotten books. That's all I'm going to show you. I've decided, I've deleted the video from what the rooms, because we're adding pictures, we're adding stuff. Still got to do the floor. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to film any more here and do a final reveal, because we're about a week away. And you've just seen, I've already shown you in the last video the beds and stuff, but now we're getting curtains up and everything else. Like I say, we've got little things like this, and it's just making it into a house. It looks amazing. We're going through the bedroom, emptying bags. God, it stinks, because a lot of it's, see, don't forget, we put a lot of storage probably August last year, and sitting in bags in a warehouse. Old bedding, everything. Ugh. So it's been a mad wash. He's got wash, and we're just dumping a lot of it, using like a lot of the bedding, the old bedding and stuff, because it's different sizes in Bulgaria. So something to remember. So a king size in England is 150 by 200. Here it's 160 by 200. So there's different dimensions on all the furniture. It's weird. It's that the Europeans are a little bit different. So where some items will, our sheets won't fit our new bed. So our new bed's between a king size and a super king. So yeah, so a super king in England's 180. So yeah, so we're in between that, which is good. But yeah, so and some good news as well. I may have just got hold of someone to do my whole house for me, and he's been living just down the road. Crazy. So yeah, he's just popped round to look at the windows. He said, "Yep, I can do all that. I can do all the rendering. Yep, no problem. I can do your roof. Yep." So he says, "Look, just I'll do one window for you. If you like the work, we continue." So can't be more straightforward than that. So it's nice to get some locals in. The roof now, we're not going full, tiles off the lot. We've assessed it. It just needs the actual. It's like a renovation, so it just needs look for any broken tiles, replace them. All the ridge tiles need re-cementing. The chimneys are going to need re-rendering right round, and a little hat or something they call it on the top. I think it's just protection. All new boards round. I'm off for the fancy shaped one, so it looks like the mountain houses. And a couple of slats, that's what I would say, because we was going to replace the whole lot, brand new. And it's like, well, another builder, which I was talking to online, actually, he did come up with some decent quotes. He sort of suggested, to be honest, if you're thinking maybe in 5 years you're going to put a new roof on, because we are thinking that the beauty is here, you can expand and you can stand in our roof, it's huge, and we have got big ladders here, we can go up in it. So there may be a possibility of doing something up there and putting like a skylight in. So, because they've put like homemade skylights in, because I thought there's holes in the roof and it's not, there's great big glass, all four have got like a glass panel in them. They all seem waterproof, so again, all going to be checked. He's going to waterproof the whole roof, the Bulgarian way. And yeah, we may have gutters on, we may not. I might keep the cost down, because if you know me and you've watched the videos from sort of early on, I want a tractor and trailer. The little one, the little rotavator one, because I need a rotavator as well. Yeah, and me and the kids can pot around on that and pop down to the other house and do the tip runs and collect wood and, everything. Go down to the shops. So, yeah, with the money we're saving, because the last quote was about 2,500 to do the whole roof. And I think we're probably going to be only 500 quid now, maybe. So, I mean, brand new tractor and trailer, it's 850, just under £1,000 for the one I like. It's one with a big trailer. So, yeah, got to become a Bulgarian here. Get the dogs in the back, get travelling down the road. I don't think Victoria would be on the side with me, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe picking her up from the pub. So yeah, so we're going to leave this room and this part of the house now until we've sort of fully finished, because the problem is it's just showing pictures of putting up the pretty things now, pictures and stuff. So we just need the electrician, but obviously this guy can do it as well. So if no sign from the electrician, I've even emailed another guy who's doing a local house to a friend of ours, and no reply back from them. So yeah, somebody else local. Just haven't read the messages or Vibers or on Facebook, except to the friends request, but haven't read any of the messages, so they're missing out on work. So like I say, we're just getting this last push on till the end of the month, and then it's we're just taking time off then. I'll be going out with the kids. We've got the new container coming probably next week. They've just got to depend on the weather dependent. And yeah, everything's going crazy at the moment. But it's a bit slow because I'm just about to go off now and go to the Selenoxy hardware store and pick up all the building materials I need for this door over here. Going to do the main house first, and then he's going to sort of come over to this side. So yeah, or we can do this one first. Well, no, this one's bigger. I think he can do work on the whole house then, and we can just leave him to it. So yeah, fingers crossed. So we haven't talked about prices yet, but he has done a few other jobs for me in the past. So and he didn't charge much anyway. So hopefully he might not be too bad. Right, well, that'll do. I'm going to get ready for him to come, and we're going to take him. Oh, God, still a bit stiff, but I'm getting better. I am getting better. Look back, it's more stiff now. So, yeah, the spasms have gone. I'm going to just keep up with Paul Luby. So if you're in Bulgaria, Paul Luby is on Facebook. You can just hit me up if you need his address and stuff. Out near Vratsa. But yeah, he's pretty good with this sort of thing. So he should have his new place open soon. I love this as well. 9 o'clock this morning this started. Listen to this. Can you hear that? We've got our own rave. It was playing yesterday. 9 o'clock, bang on the dot, it came on. But to be fair, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. It's great. It's lively. It's just, even the farm down the road had music playing when I was sealing all the windows. Oh yeah, because I don't know if I said about that. But yeah, we've sealed all the windows now. So yeah, everything's watertight now on the outside. So I've just got to do a little bit of painting. But yeah, we're getting there slowly. So this is another project we need to dig out. Yes, ready for the dogs. This is going to be the new dog area and dog run. Eventually. But yeah. Then we just have a bit of a party. Can't really see him. There he is. Oh, just a few seconds of him. Stork flying over us. Oh, he's coming. He's turning. He's turning. He's come to see me. No, he heard the music. He's gone. I say it's him. Maybe not. Got him again. Or her. Might land in the field in our garden. God, they're massive. We'll try and get some close-ups when they're in the nest.